There's been a lot of time to like think and also yarn and bounce ideas and stuff the last 10 days. And there's been a lot of thoughts around like the Coffees and Handshakes, where it's at. I think we're up to like 120 posts or something now, something like 800 followers, closing in on 1,000. We've been doing it for like 4 months, and I started it as something like when I wasn't working, as like a passion project to keep the tools sharp in terms of marketing, and also to push a message that I believe in and that all the boys believe in too, which is like, go hang out with the bros, go hang out with your mates, catch up for a coffee. I think it's going really well, like the community we're building is so cool. The messages we get, the photos we get, the tags that we get, it's real cool. And I think it's so easy because people just like, they just want to get behind something like that. It's so easy to get behind. It's something we already do as part of life. What we've been talking about now is, I think the content's been getting a lot better. We've been growing a bit of momentum, and now what I want to do is kind of refine what I'm doing in terms of the content. So one of the big things we're going to be introducing is those coffee chats, trying to get those out, which is just more of a like a, not a deeper thing, but it's just like, it's kind of like the chats you have over coffee, and it's just sharing those thoughts so that from a conversation I might have with someone, all these other 800, 900,000 people get to see that and think about that as well. I feel like the idea of a coffee chat is something that you'd be having a yarn about over coffee. Like you and I have main chats, and it's kind of like an insight into a chat like that. So obviously the messaging of Coffees and Handshakes is like, grab a coffee with your mates, go see your mates, go hang out. Like that's what we're about. But also like the coffee chats is an insight into maybe the things that you're thinking about or talking about over coffee. Simple as that. Yeah. I want to keep doing all of the, like those weekly posts of all the stuff we get tagged in is so cool, showing that community. And then another major thing that we're going to be introducing is more of this YouTube long form content. And what I've been saying to people and what we've been talking about is, this isn't like going to be massively popular, I don't think, like in terms of like it's not going to be as massive as an Instagram or TikTok would be. But I think for the people that like what Coffees and Handshakes is about, they like the content, they like the vibes, I think this is a perfect thing to give people more of that. So for the people that like it, that love it, this is a chance for them to love it even more and get even more of that. And it's just basically extending out like the idea of Coffees and Handshakes, which is go hang out with your mates. And it's going outside of the domain of like, yeah, we're getting coffee. Like this is still going to be showing us all having coffees and having a laugh, but what else are we doing? What else is the life that we're living around that? And like I said in the last Slow Saturdays, if that can encourage like one group of friends to start doing that more, or go on a cool trip, or one person, make them feel like they've got company on the weekend when everyone's not around, then like that's super cool. So the two major changes, or not changes, but from here, the next 100 posts, I'm like, great, can I make the content more refined? Can we build more of a following with the coffee chats? Can we scale that up? Can we, like the goal now is to get to 200 posts for the Instagram and get to 30 long form videos with the YouTube. Just get better and better each time. I know this is a long yarn, I'll be chopping it up anyways. The other thing that we've been talking about heaps is the consistency, and just like a long-term focus on input, output, consistency, getting shit up and just getting better each time. So that's just really more of that, and just growing the people that are around us. Buen camino! Keep growing, keep building. Last thing, if my camera's got the memory for it, next 6 months is going to be a lot of events. I want to do a lot more in-person events like the one we did in Ark. That's going to be the way that I get, I think, more people in love with Coffees and Handshakes, more people connected to Coffees and Handshakes, and a lot more of the content is going to come from events and long form videos trickling down like that. Yeah, that's where I'm at, that's where we're at, and I'm feeling good about it. Is that, do you reckon?